you shut the fuck up?
So she says, "Do you love me?" And he says, "No." But that's a lovely ski mask.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Who are you?
Blacktooth member?
You?
I'm in a band and a podcaster. Ooh, I'm a content creator.
You are a content creator.
You are.
Welcome back, everyone. Music and Mayhem with Blacktooth Grin.
Wow.
That was fucking rad.
That was a hot intro.
Did you like it?
Yeah, we should have opened with that.
I like the other way. It wouldn't
Sorry
be
about
fucking
that.
normal. Hey, party in the back, make noise. You're too quiet already.
Party in the back. We got a party in the back.
God damn it, I'm all slouching.
Yeah. Set up straight.
Jesus Christ. Well, hey, everyone. We are Music and Mayhem. I am
Bunch of old men talking about the glory days
Yes.
of being in a local band in Idaho.
We're back in the glory days, though.
Did you get shorter? Is that your problem?
Lou? I might have.
You should stop that.
You're lucky you're the law now, dude.
Yeah, you
know
are
what I
the
mean?
law.
It happens.
Yeah.
I'm putting a phone book in my rider when we go on tour so I can sit on that motherfucker.
How you guys been all week? It's been a week.
Dude, it's been
Welcome
good.
to our 50th episode, everybody.
Yeah, 38. We're here. That's good.
Oh,
I don't know how you thought we already did 50.
like
That's
2
almost
weeks
a
ago,
year, right?
2 weeks ago, I read this is our 48th episode. So today I was like, is this our 50th? I'm not even fucking close.
I love your...
Where did you read that?
My brain is because I have autism. Thanks for coming out, everybody.
It probably wasn't about our shit. It was about somebody else's.
I don't know, brother. I have a tough time living my life.
This motherfucker has no concept of time, dude, because we started this in late July. Okay, there's 52 weeks in a year. That means we'd be in like late June right now.
Look,
early July.
You know how much it pisses me off when you math at me. Don't do that.
How do you fucking live with this guy?
He's a mather too. I just fuck off with this math.
Makes me madder than 31 Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, figure that one out.
That's a throwback, everybody. A throwback.
Throwback to 37. That was
Yeah,
last week.
to episode 49.
I like that we did 23 fucking episodes, dude, or however many. 13. Jesus Christ. Now my math's all fucked up.
All right. Do you guys want to talk about literally anything else?
Yes, let's
Okay,
talk about
let's-
our weeks.
I
Jump
got
into it.
I got in a pretty bad peekaboo accident earlier this week.
What the fuck is a peekaboo accident?
I ended up in the ICU.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Fuck.
dad jokes, dude. I love
You
it.
fell right
Oh,
for
dude,
it.
yeah. Hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, what happened, Hyatt? Oh, God, are you okay?
Hyatt actually has to stand up right now and go put $1 in the dad jar.
Fuck, put 2 in there. Jesus.
Boo.
That's fucked up.
We
I
had
should have to put 1 in there because I fell for
You
it.
fell right for it.
Fuck, dude.
Mayor Lou is going to fund that fucking dad purchase.
Moving on.
He's
Moving
gonna
on.
fund his own walk for mayor.
Now, last week, Justin, we were talking about movies you hadn't seen.
Yes.
I want to jump right into that like my proctologist says.
No, all the
have a
way
look.
in.
I can't wait till I burn that joke
Yeah.
out. Now, last week, classic fucking 80s Arnie movie, Running Man. You told us it was about what?
It's like an 80s dance-off movie.
Arnie out
Like
there.
House Party.
Like Bring It On or
Well, no, better than that. Like Breaking 1 and Breaking 2.
what's Breaking 2 called?
Breaking 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
So you thought Running Man was similar to Electric Boogaloo, Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I mean, probably not for real.
Arnold Schwarzenegger just out there like, yeah.
He's the Robotinator.
I probably was just fucking lying to you guys about what I really thought. I knew it had Arnold in it, so I knew it wouldn't be that cool like Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
But, I really had no clue what the fucking movie was about.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you did watch this.
We did watch it last night.
Now, what were your thoughts on this? I can't wait to fucking hear your synopsis of Running Man.
Well,
Which was the apex of technology in 1984. Is that right?
87.
87.
And it was absolutely fucking awful, to be quite honest.
How fucking dare you?
Here's why. The people that write movies for Arnold, and I'm hoping to prove this theory as I watch the rest of them, because I've realized I've not seen any of his movies really.
Yeah.
Terminator, Commando.
Yeah, we got to quit fucking around. Commando. Yeah.
Yeah,
We got
not
to quit
seen
fucking
that.
around and just get you to watch Terminator.
He's in Predator,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, he made an
He
appearance
is.
in Predator.
But he is, yes.
But these fucking writers, they go through and they write for his stupid campy one-liners that I don't love.
I don't understand that at all because I get fucking like when I know they're coming up. I get so excited when in Predator when he sticks that dude to the fucking hut wall with his bayonet and says, "Stick around."
I haven't.
You don't fucking just live for those moments.
I haven't seen any of that, so no. I'm now
What was the-
49 years
What
old.
does he say in the Running
Yeah, what
Man?
was the great one when he kills Sub-Zero? He says something like,
Chill out.
chill out."
No, he
put him on ice.
He calls him Plain Zero now.
Oh, you Sub-Zero. Now you're fucking less than Sub-Zero.
So now you're Plain Zero. That's what he says, and I was like,
Ah, fucking.
so I kind of chuckled at that because of how stupid it was. But I will say, so when Killian's up there, the old Family Feud host,
Richard fucking Dawson,
yeah,
everybody.
so that was cool. I like that
Mr.
guy.
Kiss Your Girlfriend.
He's up there talking, and he brings up this Agnes lady, right?
Yeah.
The first one that's rooting for
I'll fucking put on my. I can
Ben,
bet on
what was his
whoever.
name? Ben
Ben.
Childers,
Nope.
Richards, Ben Richards.
Ben
Ben
Richards.
Richards, that's
So
right.
she's the first to openly say she's rooting for him, and then she says, because he's a mean motherfucker.
Oh,
This
dude.
old ass lady. I'm like,
Did you get it?
he's a bad motherfucker.
He's a bad motherfucker. He is.
So I can say that I wouldn't watch that movie again, just like, oh, I want to watch it again because that was cool. But it does have me intrigued
Wrong.
to watch more Schwarzenegger movies.
Okay.
Like,
First,
I'm in.
well, but yes, you want to watch Running Man again. There's
Why?
no way you don't.
Why?
Because it's badass.
His fight scenes are so not Arnold.
I figured you'd come out being like, I'm never getting
Wait,
2 hours.
Wait, you don't.
I
Get,
like that movie.
You don't get to tell me what Arnold fight scenes look like when you've seen 3 of his movies.
I'm
Watch
not all
more,
the
and
way
then
through, but
we'll revisit this.
I feel like
theory.
I've seen him fight better.
But he doesn't really fight. He just shoots at motherfuckers with guns.
In the helicopter when he's all, psh,
Oh yeah.
nobody fucking does that. A guy
To hell
like
with
Arnold
you.
would have grabbed that motherfucker and choked him out.
See, you got to watch more Arnie movies. I can't wait to delve. So
Okay.
1 to 10, what would you give Running Man?
I'd still rate it at like a 7.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
geez.
respectable.
Yeah, it's
right.
not. It's not
Well,
a. It's
not
not a
bad.
hate on the movie.
I wouldn't
I'll
even
tell
give
you
that
this.
It's that I'm struggling finding the 11-year-old Justin.
Sure.
That's how
So,
old I was when it came out.
I
Or-
grew
yeah,
up
11, yeah.
strictly watching. Stacy, you can also. We've talked about this in the past. We grew up watching Arnie movies. Lou, that was what we watched. I
Yeah.
literally somewhere on a fucking tape recorder have Commando recorded from the TV that my mother made me when I was a kid. With all the commercials and shit in it. And it was right around Christmas time, so it was like all those JCPenney commercials and Toys R Us commercials and shit. I would love to find that and rewatch it because my entire childhood was watching Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. I wanted to fucking be Arnold. I wanted my haircut like Arnold. I was going to get tough in an Austrian accent. And
So
fucking
where were you guys on the Stallone thing? Because this could
Stallone
actually,
was cool, but like not Arnie cool.
This
for
could
me.
be like the Zeppelin Pink Floyd feud.
No,
It
it really was.
absolutely
That's what I was
is.
saying.
This is equivalent to Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Beatles, Elvis,
Yeah.
Nintendo and Sega. There was
Oh, yeah.
everything was about 2 different teams back in the 80s. You
Yeah.
had to either be on GT or Dino, right?
So
Oh yeah, I was a diamond.
Red Line or Diamondback.
Right.
every single Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that you were going to
Rand
watch,
or Huffy.
every single one of these dope ass Schwarzenegger movies that you're going to watch, I want to be your Sherpa up this mountain of Schwarzenegger films because I have just a retardedly amazing knowledge of Schwarzenegger films because that was my jam.
Yeah. all right.
So like if we have a scale of 1 to 10, you just put Running Man at 7.
I put it at 7.
So like 1 would be like Red Heat, maybe.
Oh, man.
Or just like
Yeah.
1, and 10 would obviously be Terminator 2 because nothing will ever fucking beat Terminator 2. And I
Okay.
will die on this hill.
What's the one? Hercules Goes to Hollywood.
early Schwarzenegger film?
That's a 2. That's a 1.
Oh yeah, no, that's
This is
down
where we
there.
start our
That's down
scale.
there, Yeah.
You'd put that above Red Heat?
Which?
The-
Oh no. Yeah.
Hercules Goes to
Hercules
Hollywood.
Goes to
It's the
Hollywood.
worst damn thing. He couldn't even speak English.
Or that
dude.
first documentary they put out with Schwarzenegger called Pumping Iron, where it's literally about him being Mr. Universe and he's smoking weed with Tommy Chong and shit.
Well, he's a fucking badass. man. Yeah, so we'll call this a 7.
Okay, that's incredible. A 7's a great rating.
I
But
wouldn't
wanna
give The Running Man a 7.
I want to watch something not Terminator or Commando or not Terminator 2 good next. I don't want to blow.
I know we're starting.
Commando should be your next one.
Which one?
Commando.
Oh,
with teenage Alyssa
Mayor?
Milano. Oh yeah, Predator.
Yeah, for sure.
Predator. But like, he doesn't want anything that quality. He just said
We're starting low tier, Arnie.
Yeah, I want to go.
Then you'd have to throw Kindergarten Cop in there.
I have
filmed
seen
in
Twins.
filmed in Astoria, Oregon, by the way.
Twins, yeah.
Not Twins.
Oh, Last Action Hero
Not
was
seen
amazing.
it. Not seen
Hold
it.
on. I was mixing up things. Kindergarten Cop was filmed in Astoria, Oregon. That's what I was trying to say.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
You seen True Lies?
So only part I remember is when she does the little strippy dance.
Okay, so for me, the epitome of like 90s action Arnold Schwarzenegger blockbuster popcorn fucking movies is True Lies. That's the one with everything in it. Hot ass Tia Carrera's in it. Jamie Lee Curtis in her fucking late 40s, early 50s, looking fine as fuck. Schwarzenegger
A little
doing
tall for me, but whatever.
short. Dude, it's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay.
Just let me. Can I finish my thing?
Okay.
That
Whatever, man.
True Lies is the one for me that Schwarzenegger was like. What? Oh, to not no. You don't get to go from fucking like
And like
Running
I said,
Man to
I've
True Lies.
seen True Lies,
Yeah.
but it's been so long I need to rewatch.
Now
it.
that you're an older man with a more distinguished palate
Yes.
from film,
Okay.
you're a cork sniffer of films now. We're gonna say I'm gonna send you down the right path for Schwarzenegger.
All right.
Give me 3 more films and I will make you a huge fucking fan.
All right. So you tell me
I
the
say
next one to watch.
I say Commando is next. You don't
Lou?
get to go to Predator yet. Commando, come on.
Sure.
Back me up on
Yeah.
Commando. High.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Commando next.
this. Commando's the one.
Yep.
I just wish
And that just sounds to me like, well, obviously I know it's like something military, but when I hear Commando, I think about wearing jeans with no chonies. And I don't know how you can make a
It's-
whole fucking movie out of
It's
that.
just 90 minutes of people filming Arnold Schwarzenegger walking around Times Square with no underwear on.
Yeah, but he's got jeans on or shorts.
I'm starting to chafe. I need a little baby powder.
Okay.
Rash
Commando
on
it
my
is.
thighs.
Okay, Commando it is.
I just wish, like hell, anybody would come up with. I wish there was one director right now that would just adopt 1997 style of making movies. No CGI, blow up city blocks, wreck the damn vehicles.
Oh,
Yes.
Real crashes.
Stunt drivers. You know when I watch
I would
movies
watch-
and I watch a guy flip a truck and I'm like, a motherfucker sat in that seat and flipped that motherfucking truck.
Yeah, real stuntman.
That's
Like
the
a fall
shit I'm
guy.
always talking about, dude.
Yeah, so do you guys want to hear a cool story outside of this movie shit?
Yeah.
So normally in our weekly recap, we talk about what we've done, what's happened. So something cool, and we won't, delve too far into the fact that, we had the trailer, lost the bearing. We all talked about that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
we're
you had a
stranded.
fucking...
Yeah, we
But-
can talk about that here.
Yeah, but this cat walks up while we're sitting out there, working on the trailer and getting everything done.
For those that don't know,
Yeah.
Justin's...
Start-
we
start
didn't
at the
talk about it
beginning.
on
Well,
the podcast.
we did. We
Yeah,
did. The podcast
we didn't tell
doesn't need to
we
know
didn't
about
tell
that.
the listeners.
Yeah, well, we lost
Justin
a bearing on
broke
the
a
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah, we broke a trailer and camped out overnight in the Ghost Smasher 9000, and then our homies, fucking Aaron and Hillbilly, came up and rescued, and Derek, the owner of the restaurant we were at, he rallied up tools for us. But the really cool story that I want to tell you is this cat comes walking up, and he's a touring musician. He's out of Utah, and he just goes from place to place to place and plays music. So he walks up, and we kind of get on the subject about us playing music, right? I'm in a band and so on. He's like, "Oh, cool, man. What's your band name?" So I told him, "Hey, man, I'm Justin, from Blacktooth Grin." So he looks it up, and he sees our plays on Spotify, and he goes, "Oh, fuck, you're big." Was exactly what he said.
No, I'm about
So
as
I thought
tall
that
as
was
you.
kind of cool.
About we're the same height.
Yeah, no, he was way bigger than me. I thought that was kind of cool, dude. It was a little weird, little flattering moment.
I just read a Deftones song got fucking 250 million plays on Spotify. Like, it was a big achievement. 250 million fucking plays from a
Jesus,
Deftones song.
yeah.
That's
Fuck,
impressive.
man.
Well, I've been a Deftones fan since you were a nerd for liking Deftones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You still kind of are, though, aren't you?
A nerd
Maybe.
for Deftones?
Maybe.
No, I'm a nerd for sure.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look,
And
us nerds just learned how to adopt the fucking cool stoner aesthetic with the long hair and the smoking weed and cool, dude, cool. You were still fucking dorks, though.
Oh, for sure.
I just always thought Chino's a fucking whiner, dude.
Well, I mean, it's they call Deftones sexy metal.
Really?
Well, it is sexy.
Who does?
Have you ever fucked to a Deftones song?
No?
Have you ever seen a girl do a fucking beautiful striptease to a Deftones song?
No?
It's fantastic.
Better than, say,
I
a
don't
Pantera
love
song?
I don't
hate the
love
Deftones.
strip clubs, but the times I've been in a strip club and the girls dance to a Deftones song, that's my jam. There's always the one girl that wants to dance to like Sober by Tool. That's a big one.
Oh, yeah. I can see
but
that.
the Deftones girls, they get it. Deftones, man.
All right. Well, Hyatt, this brings into a great topic you talked about, the evolution of music.
Well, I was gonna. Yeah.
Tell me what you're going to do.
Well, I was just going to talk about you breaking down alongside the road a little more. We barely touched on
yeah.
that. Like that video that you put on Facebook
Yeah.
had that tire moving a good 1.5 feet on the top and bottom of the tire. I'm glad you didn't spill it all over the road.
Well, I'm glad too. You know, I mean, it would have ended up in somebody's fucking windshield.
Right.
You know, I mean,
That
We had a-
panic level when you
We had a
break down on the road.
We had a dope ass trailer breakdown on the way to fucking Redwoods, right?
Yep, that's what I was going to say. At least you found it when you were already parked in a parking lot. If you would have been on
Yeah.
the middle of a corner on the pass,
yeah.
you know that makes my panic level goes to 10 because you know coming around that corner in about 4
fuck,
seconds
dude.
is the law trying to be
fuck,
helpful.
What was Ronnie talking about in his little Dodge truck? He pulled in a Mongolian. Him and his girl pulled in a Mongolian, got out, and the fucking wheel fell off. Meow. Just the fucking, just that whole fucking knuckle said, "No, thank you."
Well, you just sit in there and have dinner while you call the tow truck.
Yeah,
No problem.
Yeah, fuck Mongolian.
But Ronnie's like us, dude. He'll fucking do everything he can to fix it before he calls a fucking.
Oh
tow
yeah,
truck. Yeah.
packet full of newspaper and oil.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have.
Fuck yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. So no, we got lucky. I'd say. You know, we just pulled in for a beer and a cheeseburger, and I got out of the van, and we're pulling. It's like 5,000 pounds. I mean, it's not super light, and I smell it, dude. I get out and I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? And so I walk up and I can
burning
see that
grease.
the one hub, because it's a tandem axle trailer, is missing the cap, and I can see the fucking nut on the spindle and no bearing. So I kind of shake the trailer, and I can see the tire moving. So then there's a puddle right there. So I'm just like splashing water on it while it's sizzling. I'm like, oh fuck, look at that! Like,
Just quelching that weld
was
you
bad.
had just made. Yeah.
it was fucking bad. But we lived. We lived. We
That's
didn't-
fantastic.
We didn't kill
Congratulations.
anybody else. So
Well, shout out to Hillbilly and Tron for coming
Fuck,
to get
absolutely.
you. Fuck yeah. I read an interesting thing this week, a document released by the CIA. This is factual as fuck.
all right, I'm ready.
It'll actually blow your fucking mind. It's basically what I would refer to as a cheat code for your brain. The CIA has figured out in all these are actually declassified CIA documents. You can trick your brain into falling asleep by laying on your back in a quiet place with minimal distraction and in a very comfortable position. Close your eyes. You take 3 deep breaths full of oxygen and start to count to 20. In the 4 days since I've discovered this document, I have not made it to 20. I tried it.
Shut up.
I swear to fucking God. I have not made it to 20 in 4 days, and I keep trying it. And when it's time to fall asleep, I will close my eyes, and I don't fall asleep on my back. I can't do it like John Merrick, the fucking elephant man. I'll die if I fall asleep on my back. But I can do it. Like, I could just trick my brain. The other
Do
thing...
you hold the third breath? Do
No, you
hold
just
that, or-
you take 3 deep breaths, and you take them. You get all the shit out of your head. You don't worry about nothing. Take 3 deep breaths with meaning and purpose, and then you just start to count to 20.
All
You
right.
will. The highest I've gotten is 17.
You're trying it tonight, babe.
That's like me starting a movie. I usually get about 17 minutes in. I try to make 20 minutes.
You fucking show
The
off.
second part of that document that piqued my interest was if you have a part of your body that really fucking hurts, you're supposed to look at it with both of your eyes and repeat the numbers 55515. And if you keep doing this with your brain, the pain in that section of your body will go away. Won't cure cancer or the fucking flu, but if your toe is achy, 55515. If you keep repeating it in your fucking brain, it's supposed to take that pain away from your body. I
I'm
haven't
trying
tried.
it.
I haven't tried this one.
I just been telling my knees to fucking stop.
I don't think that's the key.
Are those numbers?
So-
Are those numbers binary?
I have no idea why. I have
Binary.
I have no idea why that does that, and I haven't tested that one at all. But it's in this document. I really wish I had printed it out to bring it, but like, it makes you wonder why every phone number in every movie starts with 555, right?
Ah.
I just figured because it was fake.
Well, because it's fake and no real phone number starts with 5. But why are those 5 numbers the one? 55515. I'm gonna try
Fucking
it
jerky
when my
boys.
toe starts aching.
Jerky boys, dude. 5555785. That's a fucking one. You guys know.
So, anyways, I thought that was compelling as fuck.
I'll
I
try.
think-
Interesting.
Share
'Cause
that
I'm
with
full
our
of pain.
listeners.
I'm full of pain.
So your fucking knee starts to ache a little bit. You'll shout the fucking.
5555785.
That's not the one.
5309.
Oh, 867.
Yes, that's the
5309. Okay, I'll try it. I don't know what it
There was a bunch of other shit in it too. I didn't read the rest of it though because I was like, I'm gonna try.
Are
this.
you on like the dark web looking up some fucking weird shit, dude? These days, dude, like what are you doing?
You know me, dude. If it's interesting, I read the fuck out of everything.
All right.
It's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to sleep, and a CIA document's released that says, "Here's how you fucking fall asleep." I'm like, I snort that shit up like coke.
Okay, I'll
dude.
bite. I'll bite.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I swear to God, it has worked for 4 nights straight.
All right.
Now, to be fair, I also take Advil PMs because I drink caffeine all fucking day and then have to take Advil PMs. But the actual thing of
You're not supposed to count 20 Advil PMs.
one for me.
No
two
wonder you
for
can't make it past 5.
I've seen this actually.
Well,
I've seen this.
maybe it's correlating
Oh,
that I
Jesus.
keep pissing the fucking bed every
May have something
Whose
to do with it.
bed?
mine, but I'm still in my jeans, so it's okay. And I still have my shoes on, so this thing really works. Thank you, CIA.
Yeah, thank you, CIA.
I think if you say CIA enough times, now we're on the list.
Lou, you're a government official.
That's why I keep
Is that true?
No, false. That is very false. I'm not a government official.
So we had a comment. We had a comment on last week's episode about being mayor and whatnot, and this cat.
fucking
This
walk
cat, I
for
think his
mayor.
name's Conrick, and if I remember right, I've communicated with him on Blacktooth, but I think he lives in like Tennessee or something. But his comment was, "You can't vote if you're a felon, boys." So we just narrowed your entire voting pool way down.
That's our general demographic,
Yeah.
I think, is felons and
I have no fucking chance now.
Nope.
you're not a felon.
No, but I can't fucking my voters.
He
Oh,
should
don't
have been.
you, don't you worry about that, brother. I'm not only your legal advisor, I'm your campaign advisor.
Okay.
See my hat? Can anyone focus in on my hat? Where's the other camera?
Expunging
Camera
the
one.
Just
constituents.
walk up to it.
Camera
really
one,
close.
camera two. Vote.
Yeah, Hi-Hat has one too.
Vote for Mayor Lou.
Did you see Hyatt's hat?
I think
What would Lou do?
I think it would be amazing to get you written in as a fucking mayor of Nampa.
I'm writing it in,
That
dude.
sounds exhausting.
Lou wakes up on a Monday morning with a fucking email. It's like, congratulations, you're the mayor of Nampa.
Please report to work.
Is that
Yeah,
how it works?
I don't know. I don't honestly. I'm a
want
terrible
it to,
campaigner.
Dude, I'd want it to be a picture of Brado when he was a kid sitting on top of your car. Congratulations.
Sombrero and the fake
sombrero.
mustache. Congratulations, you're now the mayor. Show up to work.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to toast Pepper here real quick.
Yeah. Oh, toast of pepper.
Yep. So there was a time that, congratulations, Pepper was passed out in a chair, and I gave you my boxing gloves, and you punched him in the face and yelled, congratulations. So that's all
Well,
I
the
hear
only
now.
time I could knock him out when he was already knocked the fuck out. It's the only time you could knock him the fuck out.
That's where you were actually running something that was very dangerous by punching him when he's knocked out, when he's passed out.
Yeah.
You could wake him up.
Well, I did,
Well, in all
but
fairness-
I knew he couldn't stand up, so I wasn't really
Well,
at
he couldn't
any
have
risk.
seen you either.
Tough
In
to
all
chase.
fairness, you threw your dog at him to wake him up. And then hit the bell, and then Jeremy attacked him.
Now, you know,
Fucking true story.
This was at the time Jackass was popular. We thought it was funny to hit each other in the pingus and like throw our dogs at each other.
You guys,
Our dogs
hit
were
me in the
never
penis.
hurt in the. No animals were hurt.
in
No.
the throwing of.
No,
Well,
she
it
was
was-
tough.
it
She
was
a
their
pit
idea.
bull.
She was a pit bull.
Yeah.
Well, you made it very clear in the beginning of that game. Like, I don't fucking play that hit me in the cock game.
No.
You motherfuckers hit me in the cock. And we're like, all right.
I'm going to
don't-
take your fucking eye out of your head. or
Nobody
something like
fucking
that. That's
cup
probably
check
what I said.
Justin.
No, it was bad. Don't do it.
Well,
Eyes.
and then you hit your 40s and you're like, please don't anyone hit me in the testicles.
No, dude, I just got done sitting on the motherfuckers, dude, getting out of my throat.
Well, and I've been pissing blood for 3 days, so
Ooh.
Well, that's normal.
Little,
not really. I'm just saying in our 40s.
little
Oh,
jam and a lemonade.
You nasty motherfucker.
Nasty motherfucker. Oh, drank.
Drank.
So Hyatt came up with something earlier talking about the evolution of music and
Yeah.
what. That's a really fucking difficult topic because it seems like everybody wants to keep pushing the boundaries a little bit further and become a little bit more either weird.
Well, and yeah, what point is it? You're like, these damn kids. Oh, wait, shit, I'm old.
Yeah, and we were those damn kids, and our parents were those damn kids. So
Well, mostly for me, that like how far, because like rock is still rock. I get it. People are still trying to do the rock thing. What has really lost all of its ass and appeal to me personally is hip hop. Hip hop has been garbage for a real long time, and it's gotten extremely diluted enough that even country artists think it's fine
Okay
to
to
do
do it?
hip hop.
Yeah, it's as if there was a pinnacle of just music in general across all genres.
So I'm definitely that old man whittling a stick on my porch when it comes to hip hop about like the 90s that was the best hip hop.
well, it was the G-Funk, dude.
Dude, you
G-Funk
can't. You will
was
never
the-
top G-Funk.
No, you can't.
Put fucking 50 Cent in the club on right now and watch everybody not fucking bow, 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 bow. I'm
Yeah, I
just,
can hear it, dude.
yeah, dude.
Well, even looking at it from a drumming standpoint, and I think maybe we've mentioned this before, like in the 60s, if you could hold drumsticks while you were on acid, you're fucking hired and probably world famous.
And you were touring England.
and
Fuck
then
yeah.
and then in the 70s, same story, 80s, if you had ever seen two bass drums, done. Now you play metal. Like you don't even have to really be able to use them. And then 90s, it's just getting better and better. And then in the teens and now the 20s, well, hey, we have specifically talked about this because I mentioned like All That Remains and Trivium and all these probably called Chad Kyle bands or whatever. I love them because of the progression of the drumming, because all of a sudden they're just like pinning as many triplets as they can into one measure and stuff. And yeah, it becomes a clusterfuck at some point.
Yeah.
But if you can keep that groove in there, I don't know. I'm just watching videos on different techniques.
I think rock and metal will always have to stay within the fucking coloring lines of rock and
right,
metal.
it goes
to be
way overshoots the mark and then
But
kind of
like,
comes back.
The Gorillaz, I was a huge fan of the Gorillaz when they came out. Like even still, just that shit was cool as shit. But that fucking Clint Eastwood beat was a pre-programmed
Is that that
omnichord.
the
Sure
I'm
was.
Happy song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, that whole beat was literally an omnichord. You press the thing, and it was a pre-programmed,
Yep.
right? And so, like, when they post, I know you saw the video I'm talking about. He showed it, and he raps out, "Finally, someone let me out of my cage." Right? They did the whole video, and somebody posted that video, and you read the comments underneath it, and most of them are like, people are pissed off that they could do something that easily over a beat. And the answers were always like, wait till you see how they're making hip hop now. These guys are going to be
Yeah.
real pissed when they see how, like, you pull up your DAW and your DAW has pre-programmed beats.
Oh, dude.
And you just, a lot of these guys don't even write
You
lyrics.
need to say 5 words and we'll put it all together for you.
Dude, no, Lil Wayne even fucking says it. He doesn't go in and write lyrics. He just hears the beat and starts rapping over it. And he's like, all right, cool, save that last bar and then roll it again. Like, it's the weirdest fucking thing, man.
Yeah, I agree. Have you
Back
you
in the day,
guys-
you'd see the videos of Tupac standing in the fucking booth with his notebook in his hand. Like that.
Oh, fuck yeah, he was.
Again, so I'm the old guy talking about how my generation had the best. But fuck, I'll die on that hill too. 90s hip hop will never be beat.
So have you guys listened to my kid's hip hop album? The Bring Back Pimpin'?
Yeah.
I've not gotten to yet.
You haven't got to? So my kid, Peyton, does hip hop, a lot of hip hop under Miss Bitter is the name. And talking about this, and I can play this because what's my kid going to do about it? But
I can't cease and desist from your kid.
So I'm gonna do what we do sometimes in practice, but you
Stop
need to
it,
hear this
Dad.
beat and talking about. So this is my kid. Not a pre-program. My kid writes this. So you hear this, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
So that's
The fuck I'm talking
to me.
about.
That's the
That's
evolution
influence.
of music. That's the
Yeah.
influence growing up in G-funk.
Sure.
You know, with parents that love G-funk and all that shit.
Making
So-
your own beats is an entirely different animal
Yes.
from just picking something in your DAW and being like, "There's a beat."
Yeah.
That's
Well,
lame.
the
That's
DAW
kitsch.
programs advertise that there's 1,200 pre-programmed fucking beats and tracks.
That's
you can,
not art, man.
No.
Come on. That's what has happened to music, if you ask me. But
Yep.
again, get off my lawn. That's me. You know, when it comes to music.
Well, I mean, I can see you using that if you're a DJ. You know, the 1,200 pre-programmed beats, and then you're spinning stuff over it, and you're mixing to this
But
one
nobody's
and that one. And
spinning shit anymore.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
just plugging their
it's-
iPad in and like,
go.
Yeah, they push a button and go.
oh, you got to fucking,
Well, yeah, you want to hear the crowd.
yeah, got to hear the fucking crowd. What do you think, Lou? You've been
It's all,
quiet.
quiet
it's all
today.
fucking garbage. It's all fucking garbage. Sorry. I was listening to, like what I sent in the chat, that fucking dude, Ren. He's got some really fucking cool shit. And it's completely different than anything I've ever listened to. And I've been listening to him for a while, but goddamn, it's fresh. It's fucking, I mean, it's
Is it pretty
not,
new?
Not really fresh because, I mean, he kind of does the same thing a little bit like what Eminem did, with fucking
Dido?
yeah. Where it's like to argue the struggle with himself.
Yeah.
But the way he does it, it's like, God damn it, dude.
Well, shit,
It's-
man.
it's
Like,
really good.
nobody will ever be able to try anything new and not somewhat feel influenced by Eminem. Like, his influence in hip hop will forever be felt.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
that dude fucking changed everything.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah,
I don't know how new that is, but I heard it maybe about a year ago, I think. So it's
Yeah,
good shit.
there's not a lot of like new shit that's out that you at least catch on the radio, and not to dog on the radio and shit like that because they have to play what they're told to play.
Yeah, dude.
But there's not a lot of new things that come out on the radio that I hear it and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, that's
Yeah,
bitching.
no.
I can't.
No.
The last band that I can think of that I heard was Greta Van Fleet until he starts fucking singing.
Well, and it's so derivative.
Yeah, and yes, it's very Zeppelin, but they push away the fact that they're influenced by Zeppelin.
Well, they full out deny that they're influenced by
Yeah, they said
Zeppelin.
Rolling Stones.
They said Aerosmith.
Aerosmith?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
But they deny their Zeppelin influence, and it's like horse shit.
Yeah. Dude, their drummer,
Robert who?
their drummer plays
I've never
the
heard of
exact
her.
same drum kit that John Bonham did.
It sounds like the fucking it's absolutely. Just admit it. Come on, stop fucking around.
Yeah, so
like, cool, you wanna sing like Robert
I
Plant.
feel like the evolution of
Fine.
music is everything's mostly dead.
Do you think it's clear cut?
generic.
Do you think it's clear cut the stuff that's created artistically, or I don't know. I wish there was a separation between created artistically and random song generator stuff. Because I mean, as technology gets better, it'll be more of a blurred line. You won't be able to tell as well.
Yeah, no, all fucking art is doing that.
You can be like, Alexa, make me cry, and like this acoustic guitar comes on. You never know. And I don't know. Just as technology moves forward and saturation, more and more people on the planet.
At some point, you just be able, as a producer, to go in and be like, "Hey, AI, make us a dank ass fucking song."
That's what I'm saying.
You can
Boom.
actually already do that. You can go into that chat GPT
That is the antithesis
site,
of
and
fucking.
it will write you a song.
That is the antithesis of fucking art. It always will be.
Yep.
Fuck AI. It takes every bit of emotion and feeling out of creating a piece of art, and not just music.
Yeah.
Fuck AI art.
I'd rather
the
fart
fucking-
on a
dude,
fucking
it's-
snare drum and not make money.
If an artist uses AI to be like, "Oh, that's a cool idea. I can use that fucking," but just like, "Hey, AI, make me an album
dude,
cover."
That's no different than a fucking photocopy. You know what I mean?
That is the fucking
Fuck, man.
cat hanging on the wire on a poster that says "Hang in there, baby," hanging in your fucking coworker's cubicle at work. It is the antithesis of fucking art.
Yeah, no, I agree, dude. 100%.
It takes every bit of human interaction out of it, and like the only thing that makes you human, in my opinion, is the ability to create art. That is the only thing that defines you as a fucking human.
Well, but then there's the people that take the tracks and the what do they call them, mashups and stuff. I mean, there's definitely levels of art everywhere you look. You know, the people that take their laptop and they take a Lover Boy song and then you take some, I don't know,
sample it.
But
Aerosmith and crush it in
that's
there.
still a
That's
person putting
thing.
the work in to do that because it sounds
That's what I'm saying.
neat and
So
they're-
it's still so to me, it's still an art as if you go to a car show and you've got the 36 Chevy pickup, but you've also got the tuners and you've got the big diesel pickups. In my personal opinion, anybody who puts a shit ton of time into whatever it is that they're
sure.
Okay, passionate
so
about.
the equivalent of that for me is the guy who spent $100,000 to have his car built versus the fucking guy who spent 100,000 hours building his car.
Sure.
Yep.
That would be the fucking equivalent of AI versus actually doing it. Like it can be helpful, but we're using it for all the wrong reasons. I
Yeah.
think.
Yep.
Like we could advance our medicine and our fucking.
I say keep AI out of art.
It's like Audrey said. She goes, I don't need AI to make my fucking art. I need AI to clean my goddamn house.
Right.
Yes.
Or do you think we could figure out like an AI program that goes in and be like, there's the root of cancer, destroy that cell and it'll never be cancer again?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you can program it to make a fucking rubber fuck doll and be your girlfriend, but not figure out a human?
Wait, what? Sorry, babe. I'm kidding.
You know what I mean?
I'm kidding.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can program it to do everything except figure out like maybe this is where we're using it for all the wrong reasons.
It's not.
Doesn't-
Hey
I
Alexa,
digress.
scan me for cancer. It's Alexa, tell me a joke.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Appreciating all this technology.
You're gonna make her fucking say it.
Oh, you have an Alexa down here?
She's
Don't
listening
say
to-
her name anymore.
Sorry.
We have to call her A word when she's listening.
Alexandria. Do you fight with Alexa?
Stop saying her goddamn name. Look, now she's listening.
And when she doesn't listen, I'm like I'll yell her name.
Oh no, the neighbors, I'm pretty sure, think that we are a cult that like worships some goddess named Alexa. Alexa, play the fucking song.
Merlin, Susie, and Brooklyn all fucking they popped in one night and they were talking about something and it's about math or like fucking knowing like what 73 plus 52 is. And Merlin's like, yeah, we're just lucky. Or he's like, yeah, I just ask Alexa all the time. He goes, Alexa, what's 73 times 52? And we had one. He didn't know that. He just assumes that everywhere he fucking goes, there's an Alexa.
Right.
Looks fucking awesome.
I don't blame you.
Speaking of Merlin,
Yes.
No, cheers.
I believe
It's
today
Merlin's
is his
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Merlin.
Merlin.
I don't have
Merlin.
a beer anymore.
Yeah,
Do
me
we have any
neither.
more beers sitting there?
Mine's empty. I was going to fake it. Cheers. What a dick.
What a dick poser.
Yeah, we got some more stuff we can talk about, but we're getting close to the end of it.
We
so
should
let's
album of
save
the
these
week.
notes and let's
album
I
of
want
the
to
week.
do album of the week, man.
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's you, hi-hat.
I did. I grabbed one. So,
Album
One of these
of the
days, I'm gonna let you guys know who I really am and grab some butt rock from over there. I'm telling you,
love the butt rock.
I was
butt
in
rock.
that generation, but for
butt
now,
rock.
too.
I still got to go with what's cool because I'm afraid to disappoint you guys.
You can't be fired that easily.
No, Prince Purple Rain, a hell of an influence on me. And it meets all the criteria because every damn song on this is a
That is
masterpiece.
a
It's
perfect album.
unbelievable.
And he played every fucking instrument on that album, by the way. And
Yeah,
produced it.
That's right. You told me that.
So I know
Well,
you'll know
except
this,
for I
Jeremy.
think all the guitar solos were tracked by Pepper's cock.
they were mixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
mixed.
I had misinformation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pepper's Dick produced
No,
that
this
album.
would be a
Stunt
double
cock.
album if it was actually tracked by Pepper's cock. Yeah, single.
One album cannot contain Pepper's cock.
The second album of that double album would be just Pepper fucking your girlfriend.
God.
Ah, fuck yeah, daddy, fucking.
Is that what he would have sounded like?
Oh, I'm a fucking mime. Oh, I'm a mime.
Hey, grab your fucking beer over there.
Oh, if you get struck down by lightning, dude, you got to thank Pepper. That's
Oh,
all I got
yeah.
to say. Thank you, brother.
Pepper used to paint his dick like a mime, and it would be out there doing that fucking.
While he was passed out on the fucking sidewalk.
It would pull a rope
It would
and it
pull
would
Pepper.
actually.
It would pull
Yeah,
Pepper
dude.
to it.
It'd make $20 while Pepper slept.
Oh, yeah. All
That's
fucking
how
day.
he bought his
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah. And you're cracked.
Well, cheers to Pepper.
Yeah, cheers to Pepper,
And to
man.
Prince. If you have never heard that album, why are you fucking around?
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
Just don't.
don't.
Masterpiece.
Listen.
Yeah.
Go listen to that album. Cheers to Pepper.
Cheers to Pep. And honestly, that's a really good album of the week because anybody that's listening to this that knows Merlin, if you've been out to sing karaoke with him,
Oh, fuck.
and Merlin gets up there and sings Purple Rain,
Purple fucking rain.
it is one of the best things I've ever seen
Oh.
in my life. I never meant to cause you sorry. So good. Yeah, so good. But
Well, happy
what do you guys
birthday,
wanna do
Merlin.
now?
We love you,
wanna,
brother.
You want to go record some music?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun.
Go do that
Okay.
shit.
Top secret recording.
Is it top secret?
No, I didn't. I was trying to make adding mystery.
I was like, whoops. I thought I was in fucking trouble.
Well, this is the accordion song that I didn't want anybody to know about.
Oh, now you fucking let
The
it out,
polka.
dude. Yeah. We're getting Blacktooth's going polka.
My parents would kill me if they knew I was at a polka party.
Well, I fucking love doing this with you guys, man.
I love it.
This was our 38th fucking episode.
Thanks for tuning in 38 times.
Yeah. So if you look at all these weeks that we've done this, that's basically 38 of them.
38
It's
times.
fucking, it's unreal, dude.
It's pretty
It's been
fun.
a good time.
Party in the back. Thanks for hanging out and doing the
Yes,
thing.
Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you weren't quite loud enough, but whatever.
Yeah, fucking.
Well, speaking of party in the back, real quick. Blacktooth is not 4 guys that play music. There's just shout out to literally, it's a giant family of people that are helping in every aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, and we've covered this before, but just appreciated, much appreciated.
Between all the hours, honestly, that Stacy fucking puts in with the podcast, with the merch and everything like that, it's fucking unreal. Mamacita, you put in a lot of time on content. Squeak puts in a lot of time on content.
You got Chris Fuqua out there helping us out.
Chris
with the
and
internet
photos.
side.
We got. I mean, just it's unreal. Like it when they say it truly takes a fucking village. It does. Like the 4 of us assholes. Yeah, we can get together and make some fucking songs. But can we get them out there?
No.
No. Can we
Nope.
have cool fucking shit to sell people?
No.
Nuh-uh. Can we have rad photos for cool fucking memories and Facebook? No. No. All of us
Nope.
would seriously have a flip phone and a DUI if it wasn't for the fucking backup that takes care of us.
I'll
So
drink
thank
to
you
that.
guys
Cheers.
so fucking much.
Okay, we'll
We
catch
love
you next
man.
week.
Next week, Music of Mayhem.
Okay, I love you. Bye.